Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. For the Minnesota Timberwolves earlier this season, they were the winning team in the last matchup against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Bridges outside. They set the screen. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Get up.
Bothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
In the corner, Finney Smith with it. That three off the mark. Here's Minnesota. Tries the spin move. And Edwards with the stuff.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Simmons looking around. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the screen. Thomas goes in. 2 on the clock. Bridges for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Sinks the triple.
Drilling it from that coffin corner. Bridges wants that shot and searches it out.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Finney Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
Pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Thomas. In transition, here come the Nets. For three, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Outside, Edwards. Here's the teardrop. Right wing. Lets the three fly. No good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Here's Finney Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Simmons with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Bridges outside. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Pass to Bridges. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Bridges got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McDaniels. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Nets leading by 3. Thomas goes in. Missed inside. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Unloads. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Nets.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Whitehead. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Here's Nix. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Moore outside. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets out in front as they end the first quarter on a 14-3 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Pass to Paul. Spins. Scores off the spin. Paul's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. No good from Moore. Nets leading by 5.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Timberwolves trailed by 5. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Whitehead. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kick out to Moore. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Buries it from 3-point range. Kogi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here he goes.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul left side. Here's Reed. Paul outside. Tries the spin move. And here's Moore outside. And Knicks pulls it down. Brooklyn leading by 4. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Spins. Oh. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Down low. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Here's Paul driving to the basket. He gets it in there. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
to Okogie. Out to the wing. They set the pick. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the wing right side. Reed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 11. Pass to Johnson. For the three. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Knicks. Takes it off the glass. Knicks has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. And here's Reed. And the three ball is good.
Sometimes trailing in a game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. And he dunks it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The three. And Knicks pulls it down. Here's Whitehead. A floater. And no good that time.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
No good for Moore. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Whitehead. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Johnson. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Nets leading by 13. Outside Thomas. Bridges inside. Outside Thomas. That one no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Right side Simmons. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Rebound Minnesota. Out to Edwards. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Edwards got 11 points.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Thomas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the contest. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Edwards. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The shot, no good.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Knocked loose. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 13. Now here's Bridges. He has 6. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Timberwolves trailed by 12. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Claxton.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thomas got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now Simmons, he has 6. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Edwards. Puts one up from 19. Buries the jump shot. Edwards got 15 points.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Claxton with it. Outside, Simmons. Thomas with it. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Bridges. Count it. Good. 8 points for him.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Edwards with the drive. It's deflected. Back to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Tries it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Gobert, no good with the layup.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the basket by Thomas.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the left wing. Tries the spin move. The Timberwolves had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Johnson. They set the pick. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Knicks. 8 points for him. Driving inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Ball stolen. And here's more outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Nets leading by 13. Here's Knicks. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. There's Bitadze. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Bitadze's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn. Here's Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Moore outside from downtown. And another three for Minnesota.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Knicks from the arc. Reed with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
No good on the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And there's the drive. Johnson for three. Rebound by Okogie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Moore in the corner. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Moore with the block. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
And he's good on the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And the Nets lead by 6.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Moore outside. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Nets leading by 6. And it's Simmons. Oh,
yes! Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
Moore in the corner. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Another shot. It's blocked. Moore in the corner. Back to McDaniel. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And they
They've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter. Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Edwards with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Now here's McDaniel. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Simmons left side. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. From deep, Thomas. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves trailed by 12. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Paul looking around. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. At one point, they led by 16.
He thought when I booked you it was real, but it was fiction crazy. I know twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low.
Toby, just do it!
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT? Got me looking just like Johnny Dang. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bag with a dirty not down your block. Down the block, wide the leg, doing jumper jacks. Yellow timber like sounding like it's bubble. In the shower, I'ma give it bubble bath. I got a whole lot of that. Got him falling, got me feeling like a baby that's fiending. So with my I'm just rhyming words, I don't even know how to rap. Every time that they see me, better believe it, I'm got crossed up in the dirt and I bounced up. I'll be catching these places run to get moused up. Pop trunk on the hat while we waving goodbye. I'm from Lone Star. Pick on pie. I don't play by respect for that. We gone. I'm in money, so baby believe I'ma be on time. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bag with a dirty slide down your block.
Welcome, everyone. To this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Warriors in San Francisco. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Gobert, the screen. Edwards. And the jumper falls for him. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Minnesota. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Williams looking over the floor. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. We play just over a minute here in the first. McDaniels with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A second chance effort. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Outside for Randall. On the wing, Williams. Back to Randall. Driving to the basket. And Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Outside Edwards. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Barrett. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Pass to McDaniels. Tries the spin move. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Morris. And here's Randall. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's McDaniels. Buried from 15 feet out.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
But you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up. Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Here's Barrett. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Barrett. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Outside Edwards. Pulls from the top of the key. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Barrett gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And he makes that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. To halt the run. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Barrett. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards looking it over. Spins. And Edwards with the stop.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gobert with the block.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance here for the Knicks?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Driving inside.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Reed. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No one near fault as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Hero from long range. Great positioning on the putback. Sims has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one.
Back in. Moore with the bucket.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
So it's the Knicks now, following the 3 by Minnesota.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kicks it out to Paul. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shots good by Hero.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Here's Hero, following the basket by Chris Paul.
Hey, he's listed at 6'4", but Okogie has an absolutely insane 7-foot wingspan. That really helps with his defense.
Stripped away. And here's the fast break. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Fultz. Hart with it. Over Paul. Back to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. The shake. Jams it in off the great move.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a wide open look for Hero. Oh, good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
More outside. From deep three-point territory. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. First free throw is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 8. A minute 42 left in the first half. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The shot by Paul, no good. New York leading by 10. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Paul. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The 3 does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Second personal foul. 4-2 foul. At the ball for the Knicks.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
He doesn't get the second one. To end the run. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks. Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 11.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Randall. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. Sweet move. And the rejection by Embiid.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
First team foul.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Williams, and he lays it straight in. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Tries the spin move. Back to McDaniel. Drills it from outside. McDaniel's got his second bucket tonight.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Embiid the screen. And they double up Embiid. Williams up on top. 7 points in the game. New York needs to get off a shot. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trailed by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And the rejection by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Here is Edwards. He's got 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Edwards does not back down, even if it means taking physically hard contact. He's fearless.
New York calls timeout.
2 shots. New York calls timeout.
And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Timberwolves trailed by 13. For three, Randall grabs the board. Here's Barrett. He has 5. Inside, outside for Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Putting the defender in the popcorn maker. I mean, Randall developing more tools every day.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. So it's Minnesota now. Down by 15. There's the drive.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Morris with the rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. Has to go Bear. 1:16 left in the third. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Moore right side. Fires for three. Randle grabs the board. The Knicks lead by 13. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. Doesn't go for him. Randle with some nice D. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. Looking to get it going. Williams from outside. Rebound by Okogie. Moore left side. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Moore's got 9.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. .34 seconds left in the third. Outside, Hero. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Okogie. Out to the wing. Ball outside. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Knicks lead by 7. Fultz with the ball. Over Paul. Hits the front of the rim and out. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Pass to Hart. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Hits the jumper in space.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Kick out to Moore. Puts up a deep 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Sims. Stolen by Reed. It's stolen by Fultz. Back to Batum. Shoots the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
And Batum, a very good free throw shooter. Smart of him to seek contact.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd. Timberwolves trailed by 6. There's the pick. Off target from outside. Just over a minute and a half play here in the 4th. Stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And the basket by Okogie.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Fultz. To the middle. Another shot. Hart, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. He takes it in. That one goes. Count it.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Batum, the screen. Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Ball outside. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. And Embiid pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Williams. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
If they want to replicate their second chance points from the first half, they might want to send more guys to the offensive glass.
To the inside. Williams with the steal. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Edwards. Randall right side. The kick out to Williams. Embiid wide open. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Barrett. Looking to end his cold spell. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Ball outside. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Williams. Now Embiid. It's Barrett on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, this is where your best players and your leaders step up. Embiid embracing the responsibility of going to the line in a huge spot here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Time is winding down. Not much left on the clock, so DiVincenzo has to make the most of this trip.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Edwards inside.